So finally, I got a hold of a guy named Kawasaki, I think it was. He was the Mac advocate back then. He wrote articles. He had a blog. He wrote articles. He had a blog, and it was in PC World, Mac World, and he just talked wonders about Apple
Was
computers.
it Robert Kiyosaki? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah,
The Rich Dad Poor Dad guy?
No, it was a different guy. He ended up going to work for Apple years later.
I'll be done.
But I got a hold of him. He put me out there, and we just did great.
Hey, I'm tapping out.
Now you have to work hard.
Now you really have to work.
Yeah, because you can't set it and forget it.
No.
So, how do they get a hold of Greenhaven and Wild Child?
Well, the best way to do it is just look online. So, Wild Child Group, Google them. They have a wonderful Google My Business with a web connection, phone numbers. I don't have the phone number memorized.
253-961-7525 and 7545. That's 253-961-7545, 7525.
And if you want to get a hold of Greenhaven, it's 253-297-5125. 253-297-5125.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
the
Yeah, thank you.
opportunity. Wild Child Group!
We'll drag in the next one and make their day miserably exciting. Oh, the man from the transmission shop. How are you?
Wonderful.
It's good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Well, would you introduce yourself and the business that you're representing today?
James Margison, Lakewood Transmission Complete Auto Care. We specialize in customer concierge.
Customer concierge.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have to look that up in the dictionary later.
No, you'll have to read.
It's customer care, just making sure that everybody can fix your car, but we make it less painful.
Less painful.
Yes.
That's yes. And when it comes to transmissions, usually that's an expensive, painful ordeal.
It is, and nobody plans on it. So when it happens, everybody's like, oh my God, really? So we try to educate customers, give them all the options, and that way they can make a good, educated decision on how they want to go
How
forward.
they want to go forward.
Yep.
So you're doing domestic, I would imagine, and regular foreign cars?
I do domestic, foreign, European, we do them all.
Do them all. And the different types. How about truck transmissions, etc.?
We do trucks. We do up to probably an F550 and a Ford, but I've taken in some big ones that we still do that they fill the whole bed of the truck.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
These are the ones now. You guys are, besides repairing them, I understand you can tear them down and completely redo the transmission.
I have a builder on site, so I don't have to farm mine out like other people. So we do it right in store, so we got full control of quality, cost, and same thing with differentials.
Now, Lakewood has a very good reputation. It's been 3 years since you took over.
We bought it 3 years ago and changed the entire dynamic of the business. This is my 41st year being in full-line automotive. I started in '77 right here in Puget Sound, and so I brought that in with my transmission experience and bring it in just for the customer. Make sure that the customers get what they want outside of the corporate world I've always worked in.
Ah, okay.
Every customer represented $1,000. And in my world, every customer represents a new relationship.
Very true. They do.
And that's how we operate.
That's what we like with the relationship type businesses.
What's the secret formula for the amount of mileage that you should be running before you have your transmission serviced and the filter changed? And
Outside of profit for me, because I make more money when your transmission fails.
oh well, yeah.
So what we do is we recommend to all our customers and even non-customers, other people know, if you bring it by to us or somebody and get a service once a year, your transmission will never have to be pulled out and put on the bench.
Wow.
So for the little bit of money you spend every year, saves you thousands.
Dollars in the long run. Now, when you do the service now, you're not. I always have to caution myself because I went and studied this. Jiffy Lube and the rest of them aren't really servicing your transmission, are they?
No.
They're just sucking the garbage out and putting the garbage back.
Right. Yeah, what you want to, if you have documents, when you come to our shop, if you have documents showing every year you flush, actually had a full line flush on it, then we'll do a flush. If not, flushing is very harmful. So then we do just what's called a service, which is drop the pan, change the filter, change the gasket, clean the pan, put it back up, and you add in usually 4 to 5 quarts of new fluid. And if you do that annually, it stays good.
Stays good.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to actually have that big flushing, filtering routine
If you're going to flush it, you want to do it every year.
every year.
Otherwise, the varnish it builds up. When you do get a flush, say 2 or 3 years later,
Uh-huh.
it breaks it down, lodges into the valve body, which causes nothing but transmission failure.
Oh,
And now you're spending thousands
dollars.
because you did maintenance. And that's what you don't want.
That's a good tip. Well, how do we get a hold of you?
Quick and easy is liquidtransmission.com or 253-588-5000. And we love helping people. That's what we specialize in, is customer service, helping them out. We put customers in the bank before we put money in the bank. And because of that, our business is flourishing.